Hey guys, in this video I'm going to teach you how you can control social anxiety so you can just ace your days more. Coming up. Hey guys, welcome back to the Aspie world. My name is Dan. I have autism, ADHD, OCD and dyslexia, and I make weekly videos on autism and mental health. So if you want to help me change the world and learn more, please hit that subscribe button by clicking the notification bell. And also, if you're watching over on Facebook, make sure to hit that like and follow button so you see daily videos from me. So in this video, I really want to talk to you about some strategies that I'm going to teach you that you can use to help overcome social anxiety. So it gets you from being a very socially anxious person to being way more relaxed. I've never seen anybody do these before, actually. Before we get into it, guys, I just want to answer some questions that I've had over from my Instagram account. Now, if you're not already following me and you want me to read out your questions, then please go over to Instagram, link is below. Give me a follow and turn the notifications on, and then you'll be alerted when I ask you to ask me questions, and you might be featured in a video just like this. Okay, the first one here is from Pastichergrium, and they said, when does your book come out, and can you please do another hate comment video? I just released a hate comment video that was out like 2 or 3 days ago, so I hope you enjoyed that. And also, the book I'm working on is going to be coming out early next year in the springtime, but just because you've asked for it, I'm actually, I've got a free PDF book, an ebook that you can download by clicking the card above or link in the description below that you can get the free ebook. So keep you tied over until spring when I release my actual book. So yeah, go check that out right now. Okay guys, the next comment is from Kepu_doll, and they said, what are your special interests? My special interests are conspiracy theories, and I love growth hacking social media accounts. That's kind of cool. Okay, this guy. Okay, so the next comment is heckg.209, and they said, what inspires you every day? My inspiration every day is I look at the great people of our time and I think, wow, they did amazing things, like Elon Musk and Bill Gates and Steve Jobs, and people who've just done amazing things with their life. And I say, I'm going to do one of those things. I'm going to be one of those people. And people are going to look up and say, wow, Dan did it. And that inspires the heck out of me. I hope that inspired you. Okay, guys, welcome back. I know it's been a long one, and I'm back now with some more videos, and I'm awesomely glad to be here. But I wanted to do this specifically for you guys because I know that, there's been a lot of issues with social anxiety. People get a lot of issues with social anxiety, and I'm no exception to the rule. I actually have had loads of social anxiety issues myself, so I really wanted to share with you some epic hacks that I use when I have feel overwhelmed with social anxiety and anxiety in general. So we'll go through them right now. Also, guys, if you are a lover of podcasts or blogs, I do have a podcast and a blog, so you can digest all this information over on my blog, theaspieworld.com. You can find my blog on there, and my podcast, if you just type in autism and Asperger's into any podcasting network, you will find me on there, and you'll see a lovely picture of me with my sunglasses on. But yes, anyway, let's get on with the video. So, the first and foremost, most important hack when we're dealing with social anxiety is exercise. Because what happens is exercise is good for this reason. When you exercise, it helps reduce just generalized anxiety. But when you're reducing generalized anxiety, it helps reduce social anxiety, because social anxiety is a byproduct of generalized anxiety disorder, obviously a GAD. Your aim in life when you have a social anxiety condition is to try to reduce the anxiety that you come across when you're dealing with anxiety. So if you have generalized anxiety and you have social anxiety because of that, you want to just reduce that completely. Exercise is a great way to do that. Long walks, gym workouts, running, yoga, fitness, cross-training, Tai Chi, martial arts, any of these things, riding a bike, they could be great sources for you to kind of get your body in line, because your body and mind work very, very closely and they want to work together. So you want to kind of get your body in line with your mind, and that will definitely help reduce anxiety. It works wonders for me, and I love running. Even though at the moment I can't run because I have plantar fasciitis, I think it's called, because I've hurt my foot, but hopefully I'm on the mend and it should be back to normal very soon. Okay guys, number 2 is planning ahead. And what I mean by this is, if you're planning to go to social situations like social events, social gatherings, parties, family dinners, Christmas, all these things are coming up. So why don't you plan ahead? And what I mean by this is, know what your goals are. When you go to, when you go to an event or a certain situation, then you're presented with something that's imminently like, oh, what do I do? I don't know what the plan is. Should I go to the bar? I'm going to talk to these people, and it becomes really anxious, and then you don't know what people are going to say. and it becomes an issue, right? And social anxiety can just run rampant all over you in that situation. If you plan ahead, know what your goals are. I'm going to go there, I'm going to speak to my friend Jenny, I'm going to go to the bar, get a drink, then I'm going to go sit down, probably going to get some food, then I'm going to leave by about 9 o'clock, and my cap from like, I want to arrive home by like 9. So, it's planning ahead helps reduce this kind of stress, because the stress will cause anxiety. The stress of it will start getting you all anxious because you don't know what you're doing. But if you have a plan to stick to, if you have like an outline, planning ahead for events, I find this very, very useful, because especially with like parties or Christmas gatherings and stuff, because you can go somewhere and say, okay, I know that I'm going to, excuse myself on the table and use the restroom if I need to just chill out and go on my phone, so I can just collect myself and then come back to it, because that was very, very helpful. I know once I was in my girlfriend's parent house when they had a big Christmas dinner, and her sister's kids were kind of like being quite noisy, because they're just kids, they're just doing whatever. And then I got really upset by this, because it was like too overwhelming for me at that moment. So I had to remove myself, and then I put myself in the bathroom just to calm down and really just chill. And that really worked an absolute treat, because it got me back to grounded level, came back to the table, and everything was fine. So yeah, definitely plan ahead. Okay, number 3, this is quite exciting. I'm going to be sharing 5 of these with you right now. And if you want to look back on any of these, you can always come back to this video, because I have written it all out in the description as well. So this is a very interesting one. It's called progressive muscle relaxation. And what this is where you kind of like, you tense certain parts of your body, like you tense and then let go, and then you tense and then let go. And what this does is it kind of like gets you focusing on that movement, what that feels like, what that tension feels like, and focusing on the situation of you actually squeezing to tense up. What this does is it gets your mind focusing on that and not on the anxiety that's about to occur or is happening. So if you're in an anxious situation, if you're in a socially anxious situation, try squeezing your fist and then releasing, and then squeezing your fist as tight as you can and then releasing. And focusing on doing that, it's going to greatly reduce all of that anxiety. I swear, this is so useful, so beneficial. It's kind of like diverting the attention of the anxious part of your brain to something that's less destructive and just quite an interesting experience, I guess. And it's very, very useful. I find that any kind of exercise or muscle work is going to reduce anxiety, and this is like a tiny micro squeeze workout, which is definitely going to help you in the long run. And I just try it right now. You honestly pause this video, try it, then leave me a comment down below saying, dude, I did it worked so well, or Dan, you're lying, it didn't work. Because I know I'm not lying, I'm just saying it was just a joke. Okay, number 4. This is one of my favorite ones to do, and I've been doing this ever since I worked in offices. I don't work in offices anymore because I work on YouTube and stuff, but when I did work in offices, this is one of the main things I used to do. It's called a thought vacation. And your brain never gets a rest, and because of that not getting a rest, it tends to help towards anxiety and then social anxiety. So what we're trying to do is give your brain a rest to reduce anxiety. A thought vacation is where you just send your mind on a little bit of vacation. You just kind of close your eyes, or you just stare into the distance away from the situation of hand, and just think about yourself going on holiday or having a vacation or going to the beach and putting the towel down and sitting down and getting that ice cream out. And then, all of the things that you encompass doing a really relaxing time at the beach. And when your mind goes through those steps of doing those things, what happens is you have the same effect as if you were actually there doing it, because your mind is thinking, oh, well, I'm doing these things. I'm being fed this information. This is what I'm doing right now. I'm on the beach. I'm chilling out, I'm relaxing and having an ice cream or having a nice cold glass of water. And so if you do these little things, it'll so reduce your anxiety actually on the moment as well. I've tried this. So if I'm in an anxious situation, I just think to myself about going, oh, okay, I'm going to think about, just going to the beach and, having a fun time. And my anxiety just drops and dramatically reduces around that time when I'm actually doing it. It's like on the spot. It's amazing. It works so well. Definitely try it out. Oh guys, if you want to get any of my merch, link is underneath this video. There's like a little carousel bar, and you can just click and buy my merch. So yeah, you want to support this channel and check it out. Also guys, I do a secret vlog, a weekly secret vlog. So you can either support me on Patreon, $4.99 over there, or you can support me here on YouTube by clicking the join button underneath this video and get access to my secret vlog and any PDFs that I have available on my website for download. You guys can get them free through this portal. So yeah. Don't miss out. Do that now. Support this channel. I love you. Thank you. Number 5, this one is the age-old one, okay? It's mindfulness. And everyone's like, oh, yeah, okay. But check it out. Mindfulness is a very interesting thing. It's the one that everyone always tells you. If you go anywhere for like a general anxiety disorder, every doctor and practitioner will say, you need to get into mindfulness. You need to get into this, that, and the other. And mindfulness it's good. But what they don't tell you is the way to actually do mindfulness. And it's very simple. Mindfulness, all it needs to do is divert the attention every day get yourself used to diverting attention away from the things that are consuming your mind to everything else that's around you. So this is how I would say to do it. Why don't you think about your feet touching the floor when you're walking to work, or when you're in your car driving to work? Feel about the steering wheel, how it feels on your hands. Or when you're walking to school, what does the air feel like when you breathe in? What's that like? Think about the sensation of your clothes touching your body. What's that feel like? These sensations, these things that you're focusing your mind on, help to reset your mind, and it helps de-stress like almost immediately. It's an amazing thing, and it's not easy to remember to be mindful when you're doing things, but I kind of try to set myself tasks like, well, I'm washing the dishes, or sorting out my clothes, or getting my day ready. I think about the feeling of stuff, like how does the desk feel? How does the laptop feel? How do the clothes feel on my hands? And what's the washing feel like? Like, what does it feel like when I'm moving the dishes into the cupboard? What does that feel like? What's the ceramicness like? What that squeaky kind of like clean feeling? It's interesting, but it trains your brain to think in that way, and that's an epically good thing. It really, really is. So I highly recommend trying it. Just try a bit of focus. Try focus on the things that you touch and you feel and you see and you experience every day when you're doing your daily tasks. Guys, if you like this video, please share some love, because, you know, likes equal love. So share some love and like this video, because it'll help me gauge if you want to see more videos like this one, and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Also, this is important. I love helping people, and I'm all about helping people here. So sharing is caring. If you would love to help somebody else and think this video could benefit somebody, please share it on their social media, on like Twitter or Facebook or Instagram DM, or however it is that you want to share this video, through Facebook Messenger, anything. Please share this video with the share button down below, because it helps me help other people, and that's a great thing. And we're trying to change the world here. Okay, guys, I'll see you next time.